Welcome back to Stratis with another episode in the LA Rams franchise. We're in week 9 of our 4th season with the LA Rams. And we're coming off 2 defeats. One against the 49ers that hurt, and one against the Minnesota Vikings that hurt even more. I was asking myself, was I getting complacent? Was I just seeing Lamar Jackson as in easy mode? And he's not that. He's not in easy mode. You can't just press the button and expect the ball to magically go there. But he has been disappointing in terms of, I would have just expected a little bit more from him, to be honest, in terms of his capabilities. His completion rate wasn't really that great. His ratings have really gone down quite a bit. Looking at the completion rate, he has always been not that fantastic over the years. Looking at the stats here, don't know how much we really want to put on that. But we're at the halfway season point, and I mean, if we continue going like this, we're gonna have 5,000 passing yards. That is great, all right. But 24 interceptions are too much. Way too much. And this is something that we have to cut back down immediately. It's the most and worst intercepting season that he's ever had. 13 touchdowns, more or less on par with the last season or the season before. But that is bad. Sacks went down. All right, that is good. We still have some leeway until the end of the season. Pass completions, pass attempts. The completion rate is not very good. Yards per attempt, yards per game. Those are good stats. Those two are good, but the interceptions are absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. And that is something that I can't really accept and I can't really understand, to be honest. Yeah. What we're going to be doing is we'll have to focus a little bit more. I'm putting that down to us having to force a certain player. Let's see. We've got a perfect chemistry again. Let's see if we need to get something done here again and focus on a certain player, or if we can just play our game the way we want to play it. All right. Everybody's invisible. Oh, no. I was fearing for a glitch. Oh, no. You see? There's an invisible player, floating phone. All right, first you beat me at Madden, then you beat me bowling. At least today we get to work together because I've done enough losing this week. Well, we lost last week again, but that's that. Well, you keep getting me the ball and you won't have to worry about that. Just make sure your passes today look nothing like the ones you throw on Madden, or we're definitely losing. That is actually a 4th wall break, but okay. 150 yards receiving against the Bears, and we get Tyquan Thornton to Superstar X Factor. Jesus Christ, 3 weeks and Tyquan Thornton's going through the roof here. I'm super happy that I signed him as a free agent. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna take that. Again, touchdowns will multiply his experience points, so we're gonna be trying to get him as many as possible, but all right, I'm gonna take it. Fantastic news. Looking at the player negotiations, we have 2 to take care of. We're still ignoring Cameron Jordan. We've got Logan Bruce, backup at right guard, and we've got Bobby Brown III, who is a backup at D tackle. So let's start out with Logan Bruce here. He wants 4.4 mil, but only on a 1-year deal. I'm actually not seeing that. I'm going to give him a 5-year deal. Going to cut that down to 3.1 mil. There we go. Glad we got the digital same here. He's a backup, but he's very versatile. He can play the tackle positions. He can play the guard positions. I'm very happy with him. And he's 25, scratching out the 80s. So that is positive. What about Bobby Brown here, though? He's 24. We're going to look at the deal going for 6 years. Now let's go the 5-year deal. We have a lower cap hit then. It's going to be 29, and then we can still decide. He's my main backup there, right? 3.7 as the hit isn't too bad. Exactly the offer I was hoping for. Next season will be great. I agree. So who else is there that we will have to sign to be on the safe side? I do want to sign Broderick Jones because I just think he's a fantastic prospect. Don't think he will be too expensive. Tutu Atwell, I do want to keep him around. Khalil Shakir, same thing. Darian Kendrick, yeah, why not as a backup? He is okay. Corey Durden is actually my backup D tackle. We're gonna see how much money we have left in week 13. And then finally, Bo Nix. I am content with giving him a deal, just keeping him around, because I think that the team that we have shaped now really is working very well and looking pretty good actually. So that was that. All we can do now is add some more points to the player personnel here. We're gonna upgrade this one here. 4% trade value increase for user draft picks. Looking at the roster of the Chicago Bears, we've got Justin Fields, superstar depth trait. We've got Tyler Huntley as his backup, Darren Jenkins and Jared Marshall. So 4 quarterbacks in here actually. That is quite ludicrous. But Justin Fields is a very solid QB. I would put him at similar level to Trey Lance. We can't really be too relaxed around him because he counts as an elite quarterback. Halfback is David Montgomery. We've got Dean Watson and Trevor Tuck in the halfback room. David Montgomery only with a star depth trait, but a 93 overall, top 7 percentile of halfbacks, so top 10%. I would really say he is a very good one. Fullback is Conrad Tatum, rookie wide receiver core. This is interesting. Darnell, Mooney, Jakobi, Meyers are wide receiver 1 and 2. Two very solid wide receivers. Darnell Mooney with a star depth trait, top 7% wide receivers. Then we've got Jakobi Meyers also with the star depth trait, top 14 wide receivers, but he looks to be quite quick. Catching traffic is pretty good. The route running seems to be solid. So these two good options, Parker Washington, Jawan Smith, and Marcus Fleming. Fleming actually more a backup. Jawan Smith, I would say decent. But Parker Washington more than solid actually, 22 years out of Penn State, 83 overall. Looking pretty good. Cole Kmet, Jelani Woods, and Everett Miller are the tight ends. Solid tight end room. Everett Miller, decent. Jelani Woods, decent. And Cole Kmet, I would say, is a good tight end. Nothing too crazy right there. Top 10 percentile. So, yeah, a good one at that. Left tackle, Tevin Jenkins and Charleston Turner, a rookie with 80 overall, star depth trait, 21 years old. That is a good pick right there by the Bears. Tevin Jenkins is 26 years old, star depth trait, 85 overall. A good left tackle. Let's put it that way. David Edwards, we know him quite well, is with the Bears now. So another offensive line player, another former Ram that we are seeing again here. He's decent, all right. I let him go because he was, didn't I think he didn't want to re-sign, but I can't remember now. Cody Whitehair is also there. We've got centers Nick Gates and Ted Karras. I would say solid centers. Right guard Jatir Carter, Taylor Harden. That is a position that's a little bit weaker at a 73. The core ratings are not bad, but could be better. And right tackle is John Simpson, Al Kirkpatrick. These two are decent choices at that position, but the left side a little bit higher rated, I would say, a little bit more quality. The center is solid, but then the right side is not that great. Defense, we've got Jermaine Johnson the second as the left edge. Alex McFarland is his backup. Jermaine Johnson, if I remember correctly, had a normal depth trait. Power moves, speed, acceleration, tackle. Yeah, I'd say decent at left edge. Right edge, we've got Mike Dana, Bryce Huff, Kasheem Kelly. Everybody's a solid choice here. Kasheem Kelly is just, yeah, he's a rookie. But these two, Huff and Dana, are decent choices, looking not too bad. D-tackle, Malik McDowell, Jermaine Blackburn, and Austin McLeod. So Malik McDowell looks like a solid choice. I'd honestly put Jermaine Blackburn in there. He's only a normal depth trait, but he's way younger and has nearly the same overall, so he should be developing quite quickly. And Austin McLeod is a good backup. Yeah. All right. Looking nice. Left outside linebacker, Travis Gibson. Behind him, Amari Gaynor. Gibson does have the star def trait out of Tulsa with high tackle pursuit, finesse moves, acceleration. The standout attributes here. Number 9 ranked left outside linebacker, so not that bad. Mid linebacker, Roquan Smith. All right, this is the first superstar on defense. Number 2 ranked middle linebacker. What a player, truly elite, and yeah, he'll be making life difficult. Nakobe Dean is also in the mix here from Georgia. He still has some way to develop to get really, really good, but he's a solid choice at that second mid linebacker position, I would say. Right outside linebacker, Robert Quinn, maybe a little bit of a weird one. I'd put Nick Herbig in there. Same thing as before. He's just younger, similar overall. 11 years younger, I'd use him, but yeah, whatever. Is looking like a solid choice, Robert Quinn. Corners, we've got Jaylon Johnson, we've got Stephon Gilmore, Kyler Gordon, Avery Young, Peter Foster. Interesting. Peter Foster is a backup, nothing more. Avery Young and Kyler Gordon are 2 very solid young players, and Stephon Gilmore and Jaylon Johnson are very, very good corners at that. Jaylon Johnson, 16th ranked cornerback, top 4 percentile. What about Stephon Gilmore? Still a star def trait, top 7 percentile. Let's not be fooled by his age. He still is a quality corner. Maybe not as dangerous as he was once, but still, yeah, we're gonna have to be aware of that. Free safeties, Eddie Jackson and Jaquan Brisker, the backup. Eddie Jackson looks to be a pretty good free safety here, number 14 ranked free safety. High speed, zone coverage, pursuit, play recognition, acceleration, so he's going to be quick and honest. Awareness is pretty high. Strong safety, Jalen Watson, Brandon Jones, Kenny Callaway. Yeah, solid choices at strong safety, but then again, let's not underestimate them because speed and acceleration are there. The zone coverage and awareness are high as well. That's the main thing that counts for the strong safety position, and these stats are pretty well rounded. Brandon Jones even a little bit more well rounded here, also has high hit power, and the play recognition is a little bit higher as well. Yeah, all right, kicker Tucker McCann, and the punter is Braden Mann, right? So my main takeaway would be that we're looking at a pretty good quarterback and a pretty good offensive. The offensive line is not that tough. We will be defending the medium pass. I think that does make sense. Practice intensity, we seem to be getting away with a lot of full pad training here, which is awesome. So of course we will continue on this path. Offensive game plan, let's see, what are we going to do? Are we going to run it inside? I do think that we should try doing that at some point. The passing, our passing was bad, to be honest, in the past, and I will be listening to the suggestion here. The inside run blocking, outside run blocking is debuffed a little bit here. Improved run blocking, carrying, break tackles, stiff arm, and trucking when calling inside run plays. What about this here? We have improved medium accuracy, pass blocking, medium route running, catching. Yeah, we're gonna go with the run inside for the moment, but we can always change that at halftime, as we know. We're gonna go with the splits here again. I mean, we could actually focus on the backups a little bit more here at the corner, at the quarterback, because Bonix could use a little bit more experience, but he already is very nice, very well rounded for a backup, and yeah, let's not get carried away here. So that's been taken care of. Focus players will stay unchanged. The weekly game plan, throw 2+ touchdown passes. We need to get a lot of passing towards Tyquan Thornton is something that I just remembered. We're going to sack the QB. We're going to pass for 275+, and we're going to get 450 yards on offense. All right. That said, I want to go back and I want to look at our offensive game plan because we need to get the passing done. So I will be I will be going for the medium because we need to get many passes to Tyquan Thornton. I almost forgot that. So yeah, good thing I remembered. There we go. Defense has been completed. I see no injuries. I see focus experience, bonus experience. All right, that is good. What about offense? The backups were trained, but still Lamar Jackson gets 175 drill experience points, so that is okay. No injuries here, please. And it looks like we had a very successful training in week 9. All right, we've got 3 players to upgrade. One of those is Nick Bonito. We're gonna put a point into field general. He's a backup alley midline backing position, awareness, block sharing, pursuit, zone coverage. Those are useful upgrades. And did the game just freeze again? Hello? Yes, it did. So we pick up a win at home. Well, that was fun, I guess. Not playing the game at all. It was a completely run-dominated game. Cam Akers, Karen Williams, Tutu Atwell, Breece Hall, Tyquan Thornton. Just a little bit chipping in here on the running. On the receiving, it was super low receiving numbers for everybody. Jamar Chase, 62, 61 for Tyquan Thornton. Come on, man. That is annoying. I wanted to get him to Superstar X Factor. That would have been brilliant. Hopefully we'll get another chance, but this is such a missed opportunity, and it's not even my fault. But that's Madden for you. There we go. There's a whole Reddit full with people raging about this. All right, I did the upgrades like this because that's when the breaks started happening. It was super weird. Just didn't work. I tried everything, tried reloading, but nothing happened. Well, anyways, this is a super weird episode. I can only apologize for the lack of gameplay here. We didn't really get anything done that I wanted to get done. The passing we didn't reach those targets. We didn't get the upgrade for the dev trait for Tyquan Thornton. It would have been our second Superstar X Factor. That would have been so fantastic. That would have been brilliant, given us such a boost if he would have had one of those superstar abilities. Yeah, what we're going to do is we're just going to take a look at which ability we want to give to him now out of the superstar range. Ball carriers, nope. Receivers with this ability have a high success rate when creating separation on the last cut. No. Catch more consistently, work less than 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. Those are fun, but I'm not looking for these. Route apprentice, nope. 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 Return man with this can quickly shift momentum, change direction, turn the corner without sacrificing speed. What is this? Will distract defenders for longer with their runoffs. Replenish. I think I'm gonna use this one. There is one that I wanted to go for. I think it's this one, grab and go. But we're gonna go with the runoff elite just to enable him to get a quicker run. We need to be up to 85 to enable this one. These ones here for with certain archetypes. So we will have to complete more and push him higher with the upgrades. I'm a bit bummed out at how this episode played out. It would have gone way nicer in my head, but yeah, sadly it didn't work out. Bit bummed by that. Hope you enjoyed it as well, though. It's a super short one. Gonna be heading off into next week straight away now. Try and see if we can get that done. I do hope the save game is not broken and that we can continue this LA Rams franchise mode series. So thank you for watching and see you next time.